Hey, Collective. Lithia. I had to leave work again today. I was in work for 3.5 hours. I got wicked sick. I feel so nauseous. I'm getting real dizzy. I got heart palpitations. I kept getting hot sweats and stuff like that. And I don't know if I'm picking up on someone else's energy or I'm gonna call my doctor tomorrow because my head, it's like I got like dizziness. It felt like vertigo, and like this is what I hate. It's like the same feelings that I experienced when I was working before. Like it's just very hard. But I'm not gonna let. It's just like my mom. My mom used to be so sick, and it was hard for her to keep a job. But no, like I want to keep. I feel horrible. I knew I wasn't feeling good, and I was like kicking my ass for calling out sick Friday, but I know my limits. And I was very tired this morning, but I didn't want to but everything was fine besides that. But then all of a sudden, like around like 10 something, I was stocking, like putting stuff in the baby section away, and then I started getting dizzy, hot, like literally. I thought I was gonna pass out, throw up, like it's so bad. And then I got the heart palpitations and stuff. Like I don't know why I'm feeling like this. Yeah. Emma. Yeah, there's this thing called Emma. Diarrhea. So yeah, like I've been having like my stomach has just been not good. But Emma. There's something called Emma that you could take to like regulate your stomach or something. Emma. That's interesting. That's the stone over there. So I'm picking up him using the Threads of Karma card. So I got this, okay? So ancestors. Somebody's ancestors are looking at somebody, but you see they're serious. They're all serious, okay? So serious. The cycle stops with you. Okay, something about a split, a crack. I kept getting that crack. I keep picking up on the crack. I kept picking up earlier. Break him in half. Snap him in half. Break his back. Snap him in half. Break him in half. I don't know why I was getting that again. But crack. Then I was getting step on a crack, break your mother's back type shit. I don't know. But right here, I'm getting the cycle stops with you. So karmic cycles that are passed down from generation. Someone's a generational curse breaker. Okay? It's not easy. The grave. There's the grave. Okay, I'm getting that seal rose on the grave shit. I'm getting 88. So this 88 is split in two. That's so crazy. Because when I got sick at work, it hit me. I went on my break and I sat in Starbucks and my boss came over and he bought me a medicine ball. My boss's name is Junior. And he bought me a medicine ball from Starbucks. I'm guessing it's a tea, a medicine ball. I know it's, but I couldn't even drink it. I drank a couple sips. I couldn't. It's just not gonna help me. Like it's like almost like a hot toddy without the liquor, it seems like, or something like that. Anyways, like some kind of herbal, medicine ball. And natural remedy type. Like, I don't drink that shit. It tastes nasty. And it just made me feel worse, honestly. But you are the one your ancestors prayed for. Your ancestors, it's hard to do this. It's hard to break these curses. It's hard, And your ancestors are praying for you. Your ancestors are there to support you. This pain ends in your hands. Yes. The pain stops with the generational curse breaker. Okay? Whatever curse you're in charge of breaking for your family and blah, blah, blah. if the pain stops with you. Okay, choose differently now. Okay, the choices. There's concern about somebody's choices. I'm getting a young woman in heaven. There's a young woman. I keep picking up on a young woman, okay, who's concerned about somebody's choices to stay alone or something like that. You see this man? You see the stitches on his back? Something about stitches. Okay? Oh my God, that looks like... Okay, so that looks like what was on the rock. I keep picking up on that, like that leaf shape. Almost like if you just imagine that's like the inner parts of the leaf. Yeah, like... But that, like, stitch. Okay? So... Something about someone not trusting the lesson, or somebody not trusting that somebody is the one that's meant for them after they lost somebody. I'm getting after they lost someone. Okay, the light, you see, they lost the light. You see how the light is there in the grave, their light, you know, because I was picking up with my uncle Michael. My aunt Wilma died, the light just went out in his life, Of course, he loves his kids and his grandchild, but it's just hard when you lose someone, It's time to discover Emma. There's something about a young woman in heaven, and an older woman, it seems like. Concerned. But yeah, anyway, so I got the 88, the medicine ball, and I didn't even know. Like, I was on break, and then I got up to go. He's like, did you get the drink? I said, what drink? He's like, I got you a medicine ball. And he went and grabbed it from me and gave it to me from Starbucks, and it said Lysandra on it, but it said 88. 88. And it was spelled L-A. Sandra, like, not L-I. So, 88. La. Left alone. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting green. The green too, the olive green. Yeah, but 88. It was on my medicine ball. The cup. 88. And it's the split. 88. Grave. Something through the cracks. So something about trust the lesson, not the pain. You weren't meant to stay hurt. The pain was the messenger. The wisdom is what you carry forward. So somebody's learned lessons, but for some reason they can't release the pain. And the pain is supposed to be released. Somebody broke generational curses. Somebody already broke the cycle, already broke the curse, but for some reason, is still holding on to that pain. Just not happy. Someone's supposed to be happy with the, with how far they've come, with breaking through, with whatever, and somebody's just not happy. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Someone wasn't meant to stay hurt. So there's something was supposed to take place where the pain was supposed to be left behind, and something about moving forward on a new path. Okay? Yeah, and embracing both light and dark. You see the light and dark? So get into night and day again. Duality. I'm taking the good with the bad. Duality. Embrace both light and dark. True balance comes from embracing both your light and shadow. Both are necessary for growth. So I'm getting somebody did all that, but somebody's still caught up with negative feelings about themselves. Yeah, I'm getting that. I feel the same way. Yeah, I resonate with this energy. Feeling I am not enough, no matter what. No matter what you do, you feel like it doesn't matter. And your ancestors are sad. Yeah, they're sad to see someone feeling like that. Ease your problems, yeah. Issues. Yeah. Find inner peace. Choose differently. Somebody's ancestors wants them to stop choosing, like continuing to choose things that cause them pain or something. Disarm the fear. Look at that. Just take a step. Free falling. Fear limits your potential. Release it and step into your power with confidence. Somebody wants to take some kind of leap. Break self-limiting beliefs. What'd I say? It's the self. It's somebody's self-limiting beliefs. That's what it is. This is what's keeping somebody in fear. Nothing but their own inner thoughts that are keeping someone hurt. Keeping someone hurt. Instead of trusting the lesson and taking away the lesson and moving forward, somebody is holding on to the pain from each lesson. You need to release that. You need to release that. Okay? Yeah. And become more confident that, you'll be able to carry forward, with that lesson and choose a different way. Yeah, break self-limiting beliefs. The only limits are the ones you impose. Break free from outdated beliefs and unlock your true potential. Not good enough, too late, no one cares. Someone may feel like it's too late, or just up in negative thoughts, or da-da-da, or, instead of just embracing, realizing that we all have light and dark in us, and that doesn't make us any less worthy. It's never too late to turn it around. Yeah, never too late to turn it around. Sorry. No matter what, even if you have to suffer consequences, you can still do the right thing. No matter what, it's never too late to turn it around. Yeah, clear entangled karma. Look at that, the webs in the trees. Wow. That when I seen nuts. Every relationship holds lessons. Nuts. Somebody's nuts. Or something about nuts. Maybe eating nuts. Somebody's maybe allergic to nuts. Clear entangled karma. Every relationship holds lessons. Break free from karmic ties that no longer serve your growth. Yeah. Suffered. Yeah. Clear entangled karma. Every relationship holds lessons. Yeah. Break free from karmic ties that no longer serve your growth. Somebody feels embarrassed. Okay. Yeah, where we when we practice to deceive. Somebody feels embarrassed. See the karmic reflection. Every person you meet reflects something within yourself. Learn from what they mirror back to you. Reflection. Somebody has no problem looking back in the mirror and pointing out, living in their truth. Yeah. Somebody looks up to somebody. Somebody admires that about somebody, that someone's able to accept the good and bad within themselves, okay? And somebody maybe just not there yet. Somebody just is not at that point where they're confident enough to feel okay with accepting the negative inside of them. Okay? Untangle emotional dependency. When love feels like survival, it's not love, it's fear. You're safe without the attachment. 7. So spirit, yeah, so untangle emotional dependency. So somebody is peaceful, like, freedom. Yeah, something about having freedom, like having freedom in a relationship, not like being overly, like, you know, you're safe without the attachment. What are those right there? Threads. Relief. So somebody something about living life. Somebody sees someone like untangling all, being dependent on others, okay? Somebody sees that somebody's really trying to work hard on living life to the fullest. Yeah. And embracing, it's a journey. Yeah. But somebody sees that somebody's trying, but something about still not feeling good. Yeah. Embrace your shadow. Emma. Embrace healing. Constipated for a long time. Healing is a journey, not a destination. Trust the process and know that every step brings you closer to peace. So somebody's trying to maybe get away from being dependent and start embracing healing so they could be more independent on their own. Maybe someone's dependent on their parents, maybe dependent on a partner. Somebody's trying to work on being completely independent, okay? Learn from pain. Pain is a catalyst for change. Allow it to lead you to deeper wisdom and growth. Look at the money. Well, that's looks like it's what is that? Bamboo? Is that a bamboo stick? I don't know. But learn from the pain. Pain is a catalyst for change. Allow it to lead you to deeper wisdom and growth. Yeah. Pain is definitely a catalyst for change. So somebody may be at their limit, okay? Somebody is at their threshold with the pain that they just want to move forward and embrace healing. Kindness creates change. Look. Every act of kindness shifts something somewhere. Be the reason someone feels hope again. Choose with love. Somebody's ancestors are sad. They want somebody to find a way to embrace inner peace, okay? Sit with the wound. Not everything needs to be fixed right away. Some healing begins when you're willing to stay with what hurts. Soften the armor. Anyways, I'm tired. I like these.